Another day, another story. Here are several Bitcoin facts that you just cannot ignore. Number 1. Approximately 20% of all Bitcoins will never be recovered. The cryptocurrency analytics company Chainalysis estimates that around 20% of all Bitcoin has been lost or is locked up in wallets that cannot be accessed. That is equivalent to 3.76 million BTC in value, about $190 billion, as of today. Number 2. Satoshi Nakamoto. As a mark of esteem for Satoshi Nakamoto, who devised the Bitcoin protocol, the tiniest fraction of a Bitcoin is called a Satoshi. As of the 11th of April 2019, the value of one Satoshi is around 0.00005 United States dollars, which is a value that is extremely low. You will need around 100 million Satoshis in order to create a single Bitcoin. The value of one Bitcoin may change significantly from one moment to the next, but at the moment it takes close to 15,800 Satoshis to equal $1. Number 3. No one knows who created the first Bitcoin. 2009 was the year when Satoshi Nakamoto invented Bitcoin. Since 2010, he has been completely absent from the internet, and no one has any new information on him. Nobody is sure if he is still alive or whether he has already passed away. And the same can be said of his identity. Only via email and several internet forums were people able to communicate with Satoshi. Number 4. The last Bitcoin will be mined by 4.ers in the year 2140. Miners are only capable to producing 21 million coins. There is a provision for this in the coding of the coin. About 18.8 million have been produced by miners, despite the fact that, as we saw before, the world has already lost some. The quantity of Bitcoin that miners may generate is halved every 4 years due to the protocol that governs Bitcoin. Although over 90% of the total Bitcoins that might ever be created have already been mined, it will take another 120 years to create the remaining 2.2 million coins. Number 5. El Salvador acknowledges Bitcoin as a legal tender. On September 7, El Salvador became the first country in the world to recognize Bitcoin as a legitimate form of currency. In January of this year, President Nayib Bukele made the contentious decision public at the Bitcoin Miami conference. Bitcoin will be used in addition to the US dollar as a payment option, but it will not replace it. Number 6. The first ever use of Bitcoin for a business transaction was the purchase of a pizza. On May 22, 2010, Laszlo Hanyekes paid 10,000 BTC, which was equivalent to around $41 at the time. The pizzas were from Papa John's. This was the first transaction of its kind to be conducted for commercial purposes, and it is now celebrated annually as Bitcoin Pizza Day. It's possible that the fact that 10,000 BTC would be worth over $500 million at today's values is the underlying reason this tale has been passed down through the generations as Bitcoin legend. Number 7. The very first Bitcoin ATM. The first Bitcoin cash machine ever installed was in the city of Vancouver in British Columbia, Canada. Thanks for watching Monkey Facts. Please subscribe the channel.